And good evening, everyone. I'm Joe Gacy.
And I'm Kathy Uriarte. Thanks for joining us tonight. We begin in Beeville, where a horrifying pit bull attack sends 2 people to the hospital.
That's right. The police officer who was first on the scene says it's the worst attack he's ever seen by man or animal. Our Mike DeSilva's just back from Beeville. He's first at 6 with the story for us tonight. Mike?
Katya, Officer Greg Barron says he's seen combat injuries that were not this bad. There was blood everywhere, and the tissue damage was incredible.
The female, extensive injury to her arms. She did require surgery. She had puncture wounds to the back of her neck on both sides of her spine. The male subject suffered a partial amputation of one of his fingers, as well as extensive injury to both legs and both arms, as well as his chest.
The attack happened around 9:30 yesterday morning inside a home on the 1200th block of South Tyler. The owner told police that a 4-year-old pit bull was going to make a mess on the couch, and so the owner popped the dog on the hind to distract the dog from using the couch. The dog then started attacking the woman's legs. A young man who was in the house then went after the pit bull, at which point the pit bull focused his attack on that man. The man then grabbed a steak knife and began to stab the pit bull between 5 to 7 times.
He was all bitten up all over his body, like bad. His finger was hanging off. He had got bit on his mouth. She had a deep laceration. You could see her meat on her left arm. It was bad. She was about to pass out.
Mr. Malcolm showed some very heroic style. I don't know that I myself would be willing to get in between an attacking pit bull rather than, step back and use some object. But Mr. Malcolm, without thinking of himself at all, simply just waded in, took physical control of the dog, and suffered pretty extensive injury because of it.
Next door neighbors Dora and Priscilla Barrera say they heard the commotion and called 911. They then brought towels to the victims to help and try and stop the bleeding. Police arrived to a chaotic scene and went into the home to shoot the pit bull with a tranquilizer gun. The pit bull was later taken to the vet and euthanized at the request of the owner. Police identified the female victim as Linda Engstrom, believed to be in her late 50s, and the male victim as Derek Malcolm, believed to be in his early 20s. We're told it was a family friend who had been staying at that house who went into action there. Apparently the pit bull had been very docile and loving for the entire time that the owner had the dog, so it's unclear what sparked him to go crazy like that.
They just are animals.
True.
Yeah. All right, Mike, thank you.